there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who never ventured to my sector of the universe before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here and for joining me for a weekly reading. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. And for those who have already subscribed, I greatly appreciate your support to this channel. And for those who haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button to join our tribe. We would be so very thankful for you and joining our community. Okay, I have a couple of things. In case you didn't already know, my calendar is open for personal readings. I do have links to the more popular ones that I do in the description box below. So if you just go to the description box and click on that link, you can get more information as to what that reading entails, all that good stuff. Also, I have a new service. It's the Love Partner Compatibility Analysis service. What that is I will combine your birth charts, the birth charts between you and your person of interest, and it will provide really great insight into the dynamic of your connection. It will also determine if that person of yours is your actual soulmate or your light counterpart, which is also known as a twin flame. I will leave a link to that particular compatibility analysis service in the description box below. All right. So with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. All right. I hope you guys are doing fantastic and your week is off to a great start. If it isn't, don't worry. This too shall pass. Okay, I actually said that before Taurus's reading, and I normally don't say that, and it ended up being that they had a bit of a heavy reading, but there wasn't a coincidence that I said that. I'm not saying that you will have one too. We're just going to see what the cards say, but what we're going to do is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to avoid, and okay, stand. And what you need to focus on. What is the overall theme for this week for Virgo? Please, spirit guides and angels, galactic family, thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. If this doesn't resonate with you, check your moon and your rising sign. Also, if you want more of a general idea of what your week with the coming energy is going to look like, go ahead, and I would highly recommend viewing the videos for your moon and your rising signs. Okay, we have Will here. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot to say also, stick around to the end because you'll get to ask a question and we will get answers for you from the Angel Answers deck, okay? All right, so let's get into this. Will, my lovely Virgos, this is all about your willpower. Having the strength and the power to overcome anything that you may be struggling with in life, that you may be having challenges with, okay? This is you releasing that mask and really showing the world who you are. Not being afraid to do that. Not being afraid to stand up for yourself and show your power. That's not what I want to say. My words got stuck, but I think you know what I mean. You have the free will, Virgo, to change your environment, to change your life, to change your relationships, to change the world around you. If you want your world to change, you have to change your inner world. It doesn't work where you're just waiting for the outside world to just magically change for you, alter things, while we sit back and just wait for it to happen. It doesn't work like that. You know, if your oil needs to be changed in your car, is it going to magically, replenish itself? Is it magically going to clear out the old oil and put new oil in? No, you have to take it to the mechanic, right? This is pretty much kind of like what you guys need to do. You have to focus on what it is that you want for yourself first. And avoid putting your will on other people too. You have the freedom, you have the power to make changes that you need to make. Nothing is set in stone. We create our own reality, like the Magician card. We are the rulers of our empire, like the Emperor card, the Empress card. We attract the things that are meant for us if we are in alignment with that. And this is you making that decision upon yourself to change who you are, how you go about doing things in life, even changing the way you make decisions. There's that too. And it's hard. Change is hard. We all know that. But we can't see it as a threat. Change brings new opportunities into our lives. They're actually blessings. And we have to roll with the punches. Just roll with it. Go with the flow, like the Queen of Cups does. Going with the flow. Okay, I need to make these changes. I need to really be more emotionally fulfilled. I really need to find more happiness and joy in my life. We have the power to change that. And we have to be really focused on our willpower to make those changes. It's within. It's not outside of ourselves. It's really within. So we have to make sure that we continue to go within ourselves to really find that strength. I'm seeing Chariot card. I'm seeing the Strength card. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Long night, moon, darkness. Yeah, it's talking about turning inward. Start strategizing, start planning out what it is that you need to change about yourself so that your outer world can change, so that your situation can change. This is like about shadow work. You may be going through the dark night of the soul, and you're really going to need to pull yourself together and regain that strength to go through it. You won't understand what the light really is and what it truly brings us until we go through the dark to do our shadow work. Shadow work, yeah, that's with changing ourselves and doing the shadow work and releasing bad patterns and habits. It is difficult and it takes some time, and it's kind of like you have to practice that, but stick to it and go through it. I know for me it was hard. And then people were falling away. I was losing friends left and right and, all these other things. But then I started realizing that I was no longer in alignment with them. And God was trying to get me someplace else. So when you go through the dark night of the soul, when you go through this emptiness and you feel like you're in the dark, just know that that light is always going to be there at the end of the tunnel, like the moon card. There's a silver lining here. We don't have to be fearful of what we face within inside ourselves. When we really internalize and we really look deep within and you're honest with who you are and who you really should become, who you're destined to be, facing your fears and your shadows is a very scary thing. I know people who don't want to do the inner work because they're afraid to see the quote unquote ugliness inside. But you know what? We all have dark sides to ourselves. We all do. I don't care who you are. We all do. And we have to balance out those things out, right? We transmute these lower vibrational energies into higher vibrational energies, transmuting the dark stuff into light. That is a huge thing for us to do, which helps us to ascend and helps us with our self-growth. And there's about balance, right? Again, I'm saying with the balance, there is no dark without light. And when we really understand that, and we really understand, okay, the dark side of ourselves has to be there for us to balance ourselves, but we have the ability to find the strength and the willpower to transmute those energies into light. The shadow work takes some time, and you have to be patient, like Seven of Pentacles, reevaluate things, and just go with the flow. And like I'm seeing Three of Wands, where this is to expand your horizons and not rest on your laurels and just keep going on your journey. And shadow work is part of the journey. Facing your fears is part of the journey. When you do that, that is so huge, Virgo, because once you are able to face your fears and you cut off everything that doesn't serve you, I'm seeing the Death card, right? Having that faith and facing your fears and going through that great transformation and transmuting those energies, transitioning into the highest version of yourself. It becomes so powerful because everything else that comes in your way, any other dark forces that are trying to infiltrate you, you will put a stop to that. And you will have that willpower and strength to not allow those things to bring you down and to consume you. Just let go of what doesn't serve you. It's okay. You will have this major breakthrough and have this great freedom once you face your fears and you realize what needs to be done for your life to change drastically. All right. Okay. There's like dark moon stuff going on with the earth signs this week, but that's okay. We all have to do shadow work. Just wait till you get to the end of that tunnel and how much your life will change. And then the miracles that really start coming into your life once you've done that shadow work. It's quite amazing. All right, we're going to see what you need to focus on for this week. What is it that Virgo needs to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is it that Virgo, man. We've got Ten of Swords. All right. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Coins. Yeah, this is like letting go. You're holding on to stuff in the material plane. You're holding on to things that you need to release. What is it that the Virgo needs to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is it that Virgo needs to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Here we go. Wow, another 10. This is interesting. 10 of Coins in the avoid position. Spirit, what are you doing? You're trying to confuse me here? All right. The overall energy here, the theme. Another theme to this is Three of Cups. This is you really celebrating life. This is you healing from your well-being, for your well-being. This is you finding community of like-minded people to help you get through this phase. Like a spiritual community, I'm hearing from Spirit. Aligning yourself with these people because, you know, if you're looking at these mermaids here, everybody's happy and there's light back there and look, they're having a good time. They have their chalices, they're probably drinking wine or whatever it is that they're drinking in there. And, you know, it's like a sisterhood. Okay, I'm hearing sisterhood. Sisterhood of, what are they called? Sisterhood of the Roses? Something like that. That just came out of nowhere. It's like finding this community of like-minded people, like a sisterhood, a group of people who are going to help you on your journey. Because when you find that community, you start realizing that you're not alone, right? And of course, you're never alone because your guides, God is here, your angels are here. They're all around you. You just can't see them and they're not human, right? But they are here for you. But another side to this is when you find these like-minded people, this community of people, it really helps you to build your strength. And then you start sharing stories with each other. It's like, oh, I went through that too. Oh my gosh, well, how did you get through that? Oh, I did this, that type of thing. It really helps. It's like this community that I've built and my mobile app, and I send out messages to everybody there on a weekly basis to give them some inspiration, encouragement, and people are starting to share their stories, and it's really awesome because I love the fact that people are allowing themselves to be vulnerable and to share their experiences and to see that you're not alone and that other people may go through very similar things. So, if you're looking for a community, just sign up on my website at capellawellness.com. You'll get access to my mobile app, not my web, my mobile app, and it's private. Not everybody has access to that. You got to sign up, and then you get the email, and then you get the link to get access to the app. And I put all this other stuff in there. And there's a community there we're starting to build, and I'm trying to help encourage others, in a smaller, from a smaller scale. It's not the YouTube platform that I want to do this on necessarily. Anyway, this is really about you finding community of like-minded people and start really focusing on your healing and start finding things that bring you this ultimate fulfillment, and you start celebrating life more. All right? This could very well deal with third-party stuff. Maybe some of you might be escaping, maybe doing too much partying or hanging out with friends who aren't in alignment with you, perhaps, and you have to let that go. Maybe that's part of your release here. Maybe there's this third-party situation where you felt betrayed by, because we have the Ten of Swords there, but you got to release that. You got to transmute those energies. This is a very happy card. This is where you need to be. Three of Cups energy. Not Ten of Swords, not the dark moon, the darkness, the light night moon. So this is interesting. Well, this is focus, okay? But this is you focusing on no longer feeling like a victim. No longer feeling like a failure. They want you to pull these swords out of the ground, and one of them is the Ace of Swords. You start cutting out all that what no longer serves you to become more in alignment with the light. This is you really releasing all of these swords, these challenges in your life, these life's lessons that just did you in, that may have caused you to hit rock bottom, which is maybe why we have the darkness card down there at the bottom of the deck for your theme here. This is fear. It's like this fear that you have of going within and facing it. If it's too painful for you. It's too painful to go within. But Virgo, it's okay, because you got to transmute that pain. And once you really feel the pain of it all, wait till you see what it's like when you transmute this and you release that energy and you become lighter and brighter and more fulfilled. Because when you've done the shadow work, you are able to better face any other fears that may surface as you're going through your life's journey. You'll be able to transmute any lower vibrational energies faster than what you did before. It's a huge major life change. Great, profound change, like in the Death card. All right? It's like you want this to be over. This painful situation will end, Virgo. Facing your fears. If you've had this, there's so much pain there. Yes, this is challenging, but you can overcome this. Because why? Your theme is having that willpower. You have that free will to get yourself out of this, to stop feeling like a victim, stop feeling like a failure. For some of you, this is about a divorce. It could, this is actually for a couple of you, if not more than that, where you found out of a third party situation, and you want a divorce, or your partner is divorcing you because maybe they want to go off with somebody else. Take it how it resonates. Don't force it if it's not your situation, okay? I'm picking that up because that is for somebody or for a couple of people. Again, this may be dealing with divorce, and you just need to let go of that. You don't feel like the victim if that's you, Virgo. If you feel like that, if you're thinking that, you're creating that. You're manifesting that. You are stronger than what you think you are. Take those swords out of that ground. This is like life's lessons, and you're done with dealing with all this pain and this heartache, and you're just done feeling defeated. You're done with feeling like a victim. You're like, nope, I can change myself. I have the free will. I'm able to get out of these lower vibrational energies. And then you have another 10. Completion, right? 10 of coins in the avoid position. This is telling me for you guys to really look at things from a different perspective and see what really is the ultimate dream, ultimate happiness. What does it mean to really have the happy marriage, the happy family, to be financially stable, financial freedom? What does this really mean to me? This is the Kabbalah here. The tree of life. This is you really understanding, okay, what is really important to me? Now in the reverse, this is like the money trap, being greedy, being overly materialistic, focusing too much on the material things. This is having fears of money, fears of not having enough. Even though it's not in the reverse, it's in the avoid position, so maybe some of you have fears about not having enough. Maybe there's lack mentality here, like 5 of Pentacles or 4 of Pentacles. You're holding on to something because, you know, you're afraid to really go within and face your fears and see, okay, why do I feel like this? If this is you with fear about your financial situation, fears about having a happy marriage again. I did say for some of you, you're probably going through a divorce. You're thinking that you can't have this type of quintessential dream. You have to avoid thinking that you can't attain this, because again, your thoughts create your reality, like the magician. I'm hearing again, this is you really trying to avoid focusing on what you think the 10 of Pentacles means to you, because I'm getting from Spirit there's like some sort of false belief about something. Maybe a false belief about a happy marriage, a happy family. Some people say that it's not possible, or especially if you're going through a divorce, that, well, I'm never getting married again. I'm never going to have, you know, this ultimate dream. It's attainable. You have the power to change that. You have the power to change your mind and change your beliefs on what this is for you. It is attainable. It's one of the best cards in the deck. But don't be fearful of where your money is coming from, or whether you'll be able to be happily married or have a family or any of those things. This is all about fear of not having this stuff. We're going to clarify it so we get more information on that. So why is the 10 of Swords here in the focus position? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Why is the 10 of Swords here? We have the 8 of Swords and the King of Swords. Look, wow, that's a lot of air. A lot of Swords energy, thoughts, ideas. Could even be illusions and challenges. It's a lot of challenges here, Virgo, but it's okay. So don't feel like you're stuck. You need to focus on being more confident and not having doubt in whatever the situation is. You're not dead in the water. This is not the end. You are not a failure. You are not a victim. You're up in your head thinking about this. It's a lot of swords here, Virgo. So make sure that you release yourself from that. You're not stuck. You can walk away from those swords. It doesn't matter if you're blindfolded and tied up. You can move your feet around. You can probably wiggle yourself out of those bandages or whatever they are, so that you can take the blindfold off. This is Spirit telling you to take the blindfold off, Virgo, and really see clearly what it is that's going on. And it's because you're not stuck. This is being more practical. This guy doesn't allow his emotions to get the best of him. Look at how contradictory these cards are. This guy speaks his mind with confidence. He's very confident, very wise. This card is indicated this is about lack of self-confidence, lack of doubt. I can't make decisions. I'm all up in my head. I'm overthinking this. I made a mistake. I did something wrong. I'm a victim. I'm a failure. Like, nobody loves me. I don't know. Whatever this is for you, I can't move forward from this. Yes, you can. You have the free will to get out of there. It's up to you. Nobody has you completely in a cage. You're not in a cage in here, Virgo. You need to cut the bullshit out. You need to be more wise and stronger, because what I'm getting from this also, that this is happening right now for it's to get you to see things more clearly, and to have you follow your path of truth, to have you speak your mind, speak up for yourself, and not allow anyone to dethrone you, because you actually do have this power. Mastery of focus, of clarity, of insight. You see why both of them are here? Because you really have this power, Virgo. It's in there. Maybe you're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe somebody who's being really strict with you, and you feel like you can't do anything because of this person. That card also talks about divorce. This is a divorced individual, okay? So for those of you who are going through a divorce and you're feeling like you're stuck, nope. Don't be all up in your head about it. Don't lose your confidence. You have to see things because you really have to see the truth of the situation. You really have to understand that whatever this is for you, that you can get out of the situation. This is you rising above and looking at things from a different perspective. All right? You're really mastering your mind and not allowing your emotions to get the best of you. It's time to let go. You really gotta let go. And here at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. This is trusting your intuition. This is loving yourself. This is finding healing with the power of unconditional love. You need to focus on your Ace of Cups, your own fulfillment. What brings you happiness? What brings you rejuvenation and renewal? A new beginning. And some of you, again, like I said, if you're thinking that you can't have this, you know, a happier marriage, a happy family again, you keep thinking that, then it won't manifest. Your thinking is like, can I have actual true love? Yes, you can, Virgo. Can I be more fulfilled with whatever this is? Feeling betrayed, feeling like a victim? Yes, you can, Virgo. Trust and listen to your intuition. Fill your heart with love. She's the most empathic and compassionate queen of all the queens. Make sure you follow your heart. and just put love into every situation, as hard as this is, because love heals all things and time heals all wounds. Love heals all wounds. Okay. All right. Why is the 10 of coins in the avoid position? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, please and thank you. Why is Taurus? Why is Taurus here? Because they're watching a video. Why? They're trying to get guidance. Why is 10 of Pentacles? Hey, the magician showed up. Anyway, we'll get to him in a little bit. Here, Knight of Pentacles. Some of you may be stubborn about this. I have to be honest, Virgo. This is what the first thing that came to mind was, because Knight of Pentacles can be stubborn. He can be a little bit too stuck in his ways. He may be focusing way too much on details. Virgo. Virgo is about details, right? Maybe, yeah, it's focusing too much on having to work so hard to achieve the 10 of Pentacles. That's for some of you. Things take time to rebuild because those dreams can come true. You can have that quintessential dream. It's just a matter of doing the hard work. This is really about you doing that hard work, releasing what doesn't serve you, and trusting and listening to your intuition, facing your fears and setting goals for yourself. Okay, I'm actually going to get down to this. This guy buckles down and he gets things done. He has renewed hope for the future. He's like, okay, I'm really going to get to the bottom of this, and I'm going to face my fears. And I'm going to have my heart set on this Ace of Pentacles right here for a new beginning, because this is essentially what God is trying to bring you. I said, when you face your fears and you really do the hard work, the miracles really start coming into your life, and it comes with this. This is manifesting all these miracles here with the 10 of coins. So don't focus too much on the material aspects of things. Focus more on your spirituality and start really working hard on achieving those goals that you set for yourself. Knowing that at the end of the day, when you do the hard work, you face your fears, you do the shadow work, you're dedicated, you're persistent, you keep going. It may take a long time, but yeah, you will get the 10 of Pentacles. But don't be overly, for some of you, you may be overly focused on just like the material aspects of things. Because maybe you're thinking, if I have all this stuff, I'll be more financially stable. If somebody else comes into my life and gives me this Ace of Pentacles, I'll be fine. But somebody can do that. But if you're just sitting around waiting and you're not doing your work, then you're not in alignment with what it is you really want, and that can't come in. It will delay it. Not that it won't come in, it delays it. You have to be in alignment with what it is that you want. Here's the magician. You create your reality. You have all the resources, all the tools that you need to do this shadow work, to face your fears, transmuting those energies, all right? He's an alchemist. Changing water into wine, changing, metals into to gold, that type of thing. You have the ability to do that, in a sense, making your magic. Your thoughts, again, create your reality. You are the creator here. You're the driver of your destiny. You're ready. You have everything you need. You can face these fears, Virgo. You can do the shadow work. Yes, it'll be hard, but you know what? Just continue to ask your angels and your guides for help. other people who can help you along. The community I talked about of like-minded people, spiritual community, they will really be supportive. Because everybody, there's a whole bunch of people going through shadow work right now, the dark night of the soul type stuff. Okay. You have what it takes. You have what it takes, Virgo. All right. So we're going to get additional guidance from Spirit. See what guidance they have for our lovely Virgos. What guidance, Spirit, do you have for Virgo for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you very much. Man, if you have Taurus in your chart, I would highly recommend that you watch that reading too, because Taurus got this same card. Harmonic resolution, negativity, anger, transmutation. I was talking about transmuting those lower vibrational energies, right? You can do that. You are the magician. You are the creator of your reality. You have that free will to change your situation and get out of the lower stuff and be more of the light. I'm changing this anger, this negativity, these things into light. Facing your fears, releasing what no longer serves you. There's even people here I was talking about who are probably toxic, who are not good for you, things that are not good for you, bad patterns, addictions, whatever this is for you, Virgo. It's time to release those and find more balance. Balance your head and your heart like the King of Swords over there as well. This is really you transmuting these lower vibrational energies into light. And look, there's another 10. Guys, 1 + 9 is 10. You have 3 10s here. This is something really needs to end. It's the end of a chapter. There's a completion here. Spirit's really trying to get you guys to end this cycle of you being in these lower vibrational energies and allowing other people to put you in that place. It's time for you to come out of the dark and shine your light. It's time for you to really start changing things of how you view life, of how you interact with others, and how you think the world is or should be, or how your world is, it should be. Having that harmonic resolution, really finding harmony and balance in your life instead of staying in the dark. But you also have to understand why your dark times enter our lives. It's giving us an opportunity to change things and to look at things in a different light and to transmute those energies into light, like I keep saying. There's a huge thing about transmutation of energies here, Virgo. So make sure you release all of this energy and let go of the people who are lower vibrational too. You don't need those people because they're causing more heartache and more pain here. This is painful here. You can release this. There's an end to this. You just have to have that willpower and that freedom, knowing that you have to change things. You have the ability to change things. Heart portal, receptivity, generosity, mistrusting. This is opening up your heart chakra. I was talking about doing things out of love with the Queen of Cups energy that we saw. Having more compassion for people and things, not having so much anger, especially, again, I'm going back to the divorce thing because apparently that's for a few of you. If this is dealing with a divorce and you're angry and you don't trust a person, I did say something about third party, right? That may be one for 1 or 2 of you. If that's for you, or something happened that somebody betrayed you, could even be a sibling. I said sisterhood, right? Maybe a sister betrayed you. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Don't force it. Your heart chakra is blocked. You still have to be forgiving and trusting of people, as difficult as it is, because again, with love, it heals. Being angry and resentful, it's not going to help you. It's going to keep you low vibrational. And you have to just try to have that compassion and not judge and do out of things of love like the Queen of Cups does. Because what I'm hearing for quite a few of you, your heart chakra is blocked. And you need to heal that. I do have a heart chakra meditation video and my healing meditations playlist on my channel if you're interested. That will help you to unblock your chakra. It may take a few meditation sessions because it doesn't really, if you're fully worked the first time around, you have to really focus on it. But if you do it enough, and you'll start feeling different when you do, and that heart palpitations will start, and you will just, your heart will feel freer. Okay, so make sure that you unblock your heart chakra and just be receptive to these loving energies, and be more generous with yourself. Be more loving. Love yourself more. No self-sabotage, no lack of self-confidence. This is really you finding that self-love within yourself and getting away, because this is going to, this is what you need to transmute those energies to. That's what I just said. From the energies of this harmonic resolution card to the energies here, the heart portal, which is your heart chakra, unconditional love. That's what you need to transmute. Okay, so lastly, Virgo, ask a question, any question at all, while I shuffle in silence. Meditate on that question, and we'll see what answers the angels have for you. Oh, I said that word. 1 second, I have a card to card. Oh my God. Alrighty. We have compromise. I was talking about balance, right? And look for a sign. Ask your angels. Say, God, somebody, please, if I see this, that will confirm to me whatever it is that you want shown to you, what confirmation you want. Okay, they want me to read the compromise card in the book. Give me a minute. Oh, I was talking about this forgiveness. There you go, right there. All right, let me get compromise in here. Here we go. In order to create a happy outcome of the situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also, take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work toward an agreement where everyone wins. Wasn't I talking about clear about what is truly important to you? I was talking about it with the Ten of Pentacles, right? Be open to cooperation. That would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. All right. Well, there you go, Virgo. That concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing if you haven't subscribed already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starry out.